another spear. And as you can see here, the conditions are pretty rough, and like always, there was heaps of current. This day we had hired a new driver, and the guy loved fishing. Sometimes that works out really well, because a local fisherman will take you to their good spots, because they'll know you can dive deep, shoot fish that you're going to share with them, and they can sell it and make a profit. But other guys will just drop you off and try and fit their fishing in between your diving. And that's what this guy was doing. At the first spot we had dived this day, the driver had left, and we had to wave our guns around for about 15 minutes before he came and picked us up. I know better, but I decided to go out to this spot anyway. It was stupid because there's more current out here and you're more isolated. And sure enough, we came up and the driver was gone. We couldn't see him anywhere, and we tried to swim against the current for a while, but in the end we had to just start swimming towards the land because we were getting dragged off the back of this island. It was getting late in the arvo, coming towards dark, and yeah, we ended up swimming for about an hour and a half before this bloke finally found us. Some of the blokes are amazing out there. I've had amazing drivers, but you just got to remember these guys aren't advertising like spearfishing tours or anything. We're going up to them and asking them to take us out, and we're using our phones to find these spots, and they're going out there dropping us off, and sometimes, like this bloke, they will just go fishing for their own benefit. It's just something to be aware of because it's scary and it's freaky, and yeah, their boats aren't the best. They can break down if they drop you off and go around the corner and their boat breaks down, you're floating till you get to land. So it was a pretty scary moment, and yeah, look at this bloke's boat here. There was holes everywhere. He'd been bailing water. I just should have known better from that first spot when he drove away, but in saying that, these are the stories you always talk about, and here I am telling you guys. So if I had been in a glass bottom boat and some guy taking me out to the best spot and showing me everything instead of me going up to this guy in his little village and taking my phone out in his little shonky boat and going diving, it wouldn't be an adventure. It had been a huge day, and we pulled the pin on diving. That was enough for us.
Holy how many dive guys have you got? I'm fucked. What's the time?
It says 6:24. Not 6:24, 4:30. We'd only been treading water for about an hour and a half, but I was so keen to step foot on land. And after that, we decided to pin it back and get back to Canggu, back to the villa. I'd had a few bad experiences in the water at that time. I'd had two mates pass away over there, and I got back to work and it was raining, and I just decided to quit. I'd had enough, and no matter how many times I read my cup, I couldn't keep calm and just Google it. It's last day of work. Spent 3.5 years up here, and the sunset is about to go absolutely ham. It had been an amazing 3.5 years. 1 week working out here in the desert, and then 1 week in Bali, just going on adventures, meeting mad people, and just having the time of my life. We decided to move to New Zealand. The plan was hire a van for 3 weeks, look for an epic place to settle down, get a rental, get our own car, get a job, and then fit all our adventures in between. Surfing, spearing, fishing, hunting. We were psyched. Guys, subscribe, because from here on it gets pretty interesting. It all started off good, and then we had some broken cars, broken bones. We saved some guys out at sea who'd flipped a boat. We got some amazing stuff hunting and fishing and spearing, and yeah, it's just an epic adventure. So subscribe and we'll see you soon.